Back here at Sequoia High School, getting ready for the starting five for tonight's game. Chargerettes taking on the Lady Chiefs of Sequoia High School. For the Chargerettes, it'll be number 3, Carlie Runyan. Number 15, Melia Baker. Number 31, Reese Beelcher. Number 25, Anika Smith. And number 34, Emilee Wampler. And that's a pretty good starting five. You've got Reese is just a freshman, but she has come off the bench and done a pretty good job. She handled the ball pretty well, and I think it's a good move. Of course, out of the choices you've only got 2 more. You've only got Constance Osbourne and
Coleman with
Jordan Coleman
with a finger,
bad finger. So. Need a ball handler too, and Reese is a pretty good ball handler. For the Lady Chiefs, we've got number 3, Bailey Lane, number 5, Lauren Beelcher, number 12, Madison Miner, number 22, Hannah Carroll, and number 30, Caitlin Harris. Starting 5 for the Lady Chiefs. Coach Beatty and all the Lady Chiefs. You're listening to Radio 1220 WCPH in Etowah, Tennessee, streaming live on homegrownradio1220.com. And you can also use TuneIn via the TuneIn app and hear all the action that way as well.
It's going to be an interesting game, Tim. Hopefully the girls, they're just going to have to tough it out tonight.
We're ready to tip it off here. Baker's in the lane. Miner gets the tip for the Lady Chiefs. It'll be the Lady Chief basketball, and Billy Joe, I can't hardly see
their number. Yeah, no, that's 30. Boy, they're orange on white, but that are yellow with an orange trim, and you just can't see it.
Madison Miner with the basketball, gives it to Lane. Out it comes to Beelcher, top of the key. She'll be easy to find. She's got the shoulder brace on. I can pick her out pretty easy. Beelcher has a walk, got away with it from Harris. 3-point basket by number 3. Lauren Beelcher, number 5. Puts the Lady Chiefs on the scoreboard.
Yeah, 3 and 5 is hard to distinguish there.
Just underway here at Sequoia High School. Lady Chiefs up 3-0 on their first possession. Chargerettes into front court. Carlie Runyan trying to get it into Smith, knocked away. Lady Chiefs come out with it. Beelcher into front court. She goes over the timeline and takes a step back, so that's over and back. Turnover by the Lady Chiefs. Chargerette basketball, 6:55. We played a minute. Chargerette's yet to score in this game. Melia Baker gets the basketball from the inbounds pass. Down in the corner it goes to Wampler. Smith popping out top of the key.
She missed Melia down low.
Wampler back in the corner, trying to find Baker down low. Beelcher with it, has it knocked away. Lady Chiefs dive after it, knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Chargerettes. Played a minute and a half. Chargerettes yet to score. 6:30 left to go in the first quarter. Baker drives and kicks it out to Wampler down in the corner. Wampler drives the baseline, gets it to Beelcher, kicked way out to Smith. She thought about a 3 and backs up and takes it, rims out. Lady Chief basketball. That was Miner with the rebound. Up the floor it comes. Beelcher gives it to Miner. She drives in, puts it up off the glass, strong, no good. Melia Baker with the rebound on the backside for the Chargerettes. Quickly into front court comes Baker. Drives the paint, pulls it up. They're going to say that it was ugly. I think that was actually Harris ties her up, but it goes off of Harris out of bounds. It's Chargerette basketball. Runyan triggers it in, brings it out way high to Smith. She loses the control on the floor.
It's ragged.
Come out with it. Miner gives it up to Harris. She drives the paint, kicks it out the corner to Beelcher for 3. No good.
Oh, that's a foul.
Gets the rebound.
That's a foul.
Moved about 3 feet
moved under. You can't. That's dangerous, Tim.
Absolutely. Minor backs into her and moved her a good 3 feet on her hip. Wampler with the basketball into front court.
Well, we've got to get down low.
Baker. There's a foul. And Baker loses control. Goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Chargerettes. They've yet to score. We've played almost 3 minutes. 5:13 left to go in the first quarter. Lady Chiefs with the basketball into front court. Comes to Beelcher. Kicks it out to Harris. Coach Beatty calls the play out. Harris sets it up. Baker picks her up. She got 5-second call on her. Right there's Runyan.
Well, there's a 5 there. Goodness.
On Carroll. She's first time she's touched the ball. Beelcher down in the corner. It goes to number 30. That's Caitlin Harris. Puts the Lady Chiefs up by 6. 6-0. Chargerettes yet to score.
Well, I hope they don't panic right here, Tim.
Runyan
drives
the paint from the free throw line. Good.
Yeah,
Carlie Runyan puts the Chargerettes on the board. 6-2, 4:22 left to go.
Now we're ready to play.
In the front court comes the Lady Chiefs. Beelcher kicks it down in the corner to Carroll. She can't handle it. Goes out of bounds.
Well, here comes Coleman in.
They're going to say Chargerette knocked it out. And Beelcher comes out. This is her first start, so she may be a little bit winded. Beelcher triggers it into Minor on the baseline. Easy play. Madison Minor puts the Lady Chiefs up 8-2. Out of bounds. Is off of Runyan.
4 turnovers here, Tim. We played right at 4 minutes.
It's Lady Chief basketball. Lane triggers it in. Way out high it comes to Harris. She sets it up, drives on Wampler, kicks it to Beelcher. Thought about a 3. Down low it comes to the big girl. That's 42, Abby Borden. She can't get it to go. Chargerettes come out with it. Baker brings it up slowly for the Chargerettes. Cross the timeline. 3:43 left to go in the first. Chargerettes trail 8-2.
They're playing a sagging 2-3 zone.
Baker drives in, puts it off the glass. Can't get it to go, but there's a foul. Oh, they're going to say player control on Baker.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. Her first, team first.
She split the 2 defenders. How could it be a charge on her?
Well, right there's a push. Guess it just depends on which school you're at. Carroll.
Oh, there's a walk.
Gives it up to Lane.
Now that's our ball. Yes.
Number 22 or number 12, Minor dribbles it off of her knee. Goes out of bounds. It's Chargerette basketball. 3:16 left to go in the first. Chargerettes trail 8-2. Runyan walking it up. They've back down into a 3-2 zone. It's almost like the Chargerettes don't know what to do, but they've seen the zone several times this year.
You've got to work a man on the middle. Man, 5 turnovers.
Demonstration by the referee as to why he called the walk. A little stutter step there. I guess he thinks that's cool. 2:55 left to go in the first. There's a steal by Melia Baker. She's going to drive into paint from the foul line. Can't get it to go, but Smith is there and has it knocked out of her hands. So she touched it last, so it'll be Lady Chief basketball.
And the more we let this happen, Tim, the more confident Sequoia is going to be.
Trapped is Beelcher in the corner.
They got the numbers.
In the front court comes Lane. She drives the paint, and she's going to be fouled.
That has to be Smith.
Number 25, Anika Smith, her first. Team second.
I didn't see the numbers going to the line. It is hard to see, folks.
I believe that's Harris, number 30.
And, yeah.
She's at the free throw line, misses the first. She'll have one more. makes the second. 9-2 is the score. Substitution for the Lady Chiefs, number 21, Sydney Massingale in for Harris. Chargerette basketball, they trail 9-2, 2:35 left to go in the first period. Runyan's going to drive in, a little floater, good. Carlie Runyan.
Tim, if they leave the middle open, we stole it there. I'll tell you in a minute.
Runyan drives in, off the glass, good, and she's fouled. That will be on the Lady Chiefs, number 3, Bailey Lane, her first. Carlie Runyan will shoot 1, bring the Chargerettes within 2. She has all the Chargerette points. It's 7-9. Chargerettes trail by 2. 2:17 left to go. Another steal by Baker. She's going to take it to the hole. Loses the handle on it, puts it up. She is fouled, I think.
Yeah, let's.
Number 3.
3 again.
That is Bailey Lane's second, team second. And that will send Baker to the free throw line to shoot 2.
I was saying, Tim, we've got to get a girl on the middle. They're letting us drive down the middle. Why not just put a girl on the middle, give it to her, let her work on them?
Minor back in for the Lady Chiefs along with Harris, number 30. Baker will have 1 more.
We can actually tie it up on this.
And they do. Melia Baker in the scorebooks. We're tied at 9, 2:11 left to go in the first quarter. Lady Chief basketball almost stolen by Coleman. Borden comes down into the corner for Minor, air ball. Carlie Runyan on the backside to pick it up for the Chargerettes. Quickly back the other way. Runyan loses a handle on it, but she's fouled.
Yeah.
That should be on
21.
30.
Yeah, 30.
Caitlin
Boy,
Harris.
it is hard to see.
Her first, team third, Chargerette basketball. Backcourt it comes to Runyan. And just spread it and let Runyan go to the foul line. She's hit 2 from there. Coleman gives it to Baker. Baker down in the corner to Runyan. Lob in to Smith. Can't handle it, but the Lady Chiefs knock it out.
Tim, they got the right idea, but that cannot be a lob pass. They have got to make perfect passes in there.
A little bit more crisp on the passing. Coleman. I think that bad hand came into play.
Oh,
dribbles it off her foot.
6 turnovers.
Reese Beelcher comes in for Anika Smith. We're tied at 9, 1:35 left to go in the first period. And I guess he's doing what he has to do, but I don't see the use of Smith being a point guard. She needs to get down low and handle the ball down there. Turnover by the Lady Chiefs. Chargerette basketball tied at 9, 1:29 left to go in the first period. Runyan up the floor it comes to Wampler. Back to Runyan. Makes her move into paint, lays it up. Jump ball, Harris got a hold of it. So it'll stay with the Chargerettes on alternating possession.
No, Sequoia, it's our ball.
Runyan triggers it in. Out high it comes to Baker. Back to Runyan. She drives the baseline, puts it in off the glass.
Oh,
no good, but Belcher's there to put it up. She misses. Once again, she gets her own rebound, and she's fouled. I believe that will be on Borden, 42.
42.
Her first, team fourth. So Reese Beelcher goes to the line. Or no, it's a ball on the baseline. Melia Baker puts it up and sticks it.
Uh-oh.
So that's going to be a jump ball.
Who's going to get that ball?
Alternating possessions.
It's going to be funny.
Lady Chiefs get it.
Why don't some of the boys run out there and knock that off?
They call for help. And Sam can't get it to go. So Beelcher says, or Carlie says, let me have that ball. She throws it up, knocks it loose. So it'll be Lady Chiefs of basketball. 1:06 left to go in the first period. And it comes.
There was a stutter step. They don't call that walk too much.
Minor gets double teamed in backcourt. Throws it away. Turnover. Chargerette basketball.
7.
Final minute of the first quarter. Coleman will trigger it in to Runyan in backcourt. Runyan sets up the play. 49 seconds.
Coleman's on the line, but she's got that finger hurt.
Beelcher takes a step. Turnover by the Chargerettes. 43 seconds left to go in the first period. We're tied at 9. A low-scoring game here. And there's a throwaway, but Beelcher running.
Oh, that's a walk. What is it?
4 steps. 3-point basket by number 3, Bailey Lane. Puts the Lady Chiefs up 9-12.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I mean, Beelcher ran it down, but she took 4 steps before she got stopped.
And we're talking about the Beelcher on Sequoia's side.
Chargerette basketball, 15 seconds left to go. Runyan to Baker. Beelcher, right wing. Gives it to Melia Baker at the baseline. She puts it off the glass, can't get it to go. Steal by Wampler.
What in the world?
And Coach Morgan just throwing his hands up. Baker just got accosted down there on the other end. We played one. Lady Chiefs lead 9-12. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this from Star Regional.
Star Regional Health and Rehabilitation and
for the Chargerettes in this second quarter. Billy Joe?
Well, let's see if Coach Morgan's made some adjustments here. Carlie walking it down left side over to Coleman. Back to Carlie left into the corner to Wampler. Popping out. Coleman now to Beelcher. Back at the head of the circle to Coleman for a 3. No good. Picking it up. Melissa off the board. Good. Boy, she needed that.
Baker.
Baker. Here comes Sequoia with the ball. Pressure put on them and almost threw it away. I'm trying to see, is that Beelcher for Sequoia? Threw it off of Chargerette's foot. They'll re-gear it.
Beelcher comes out.
I tell you, there's almost a steal by Wampler. In fact, they called a walk. I cannot believe it. 9th turnover for Sequoia. Baseline right will go Runyan to trigger it in. They break. You had a girl wide open. Now they give it to Smith wide open underneath. She misses it. And trying to run it down was Wampler. Give it in there to Carlie. Over to Melia, into the corner now. To Wampler, to Coleman. Here goes Carlie, but now back. Yeah, no good. Fighting for it. Melia's got it.
Where's the foul?
I know it. This is unreal. Here goes Carlie driving through.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
they call one. Let's see who that's on.
30. Harris, her second. Team.
I hope people, if you'll go to Josh Bogus's live thing, you can see we're not prejudiced. I mean, they're just not calling them as Carlie makes that, and she's got 8 out of the 12-point. Puts the other nothing, no good, bounces around in there, coming out with it, and then Smith's going to commit the foul. Yeah.
Her second, team.
Nika's got to watch that now, Tim. Cannot make those foolish fouls.
Yeah, we've got to have her. Beelcher going to come in for her again.
No, yeah. You just can't make it 94 feet away from the basket. Here's a run out. If they see her, I don't believe they can. Double team. Finally, Sequoia gets it in the front court and then throws it away. Wonder if they hadn't said we hit it.
Yeah, Borden can't handle the pass, but Chargerette basketball, 6:46 left to go in the first half.
It is 12-12. Runyan walking it down. Yeah, that's where Melia needs to be, on the foul line. Now they have to come up and take them man-to-man. Here it is into Melia. Can't handle it. Picked up in there by Sequoia back the other way. Sequoia. That had to be a charge.
Yeah, finally. Number 30, that's Harris, her third. Team 6.
And now
Constance Osbourne comes in replacing Jordan Coleman.
And she's the last reserve on the bench.
Coleman been out a couple of weeks, and she is winded.
She's gasping, yeah, she is. She's saying, where's relief here? Coach Morgan says, ain't nobody. We only got 7. Osbourne, back to Runyan.
Let her shoot it.
Yeah, Osbourne.
Go ahead, that a girl.
One try, 3, good.
That girl.
Yeah.
I thought she could do that.
Constance Osbourne puts up a 3. That's what we need from those. It's not played much.
Chargerettes lead 15-12.
They got a 2-on-1 back the other way. Here's a 3, good. I'm trying to see the number, Tim. 20?
22, Hannah Carroll.
Yeah, 22.
Coach Morgan takes a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this. We're tied at 15.
In 1969, Jim Anderson started Anderson Drugs with this main purpose: to serve the people of Etowah and the surrounding area with quality pharmaceutical services and deliver those services at a fair price. Today, over 40 years later, that purpose is still the main goal of Anderson Drugs and Home Health Care Center. Jeff Anderson and his staff strive daily to meet all your home health care needs, whether it's a hospital bed, wheelchair, walker, oxygen, or most any other medical or prescription need. You can trust the Anderson family to be there for your family. Anderson Drugs and Home Health Care Center, 725 Tennessee Avenue, Etowah.
5:47 left to go in the first half. We're tied at 15. Chargerette basketball.
Here's Runyan with it. Osbourne's deep down there, but she goes cross court to Beelcher. Back he goes to Carlie, back to Beelcher. She'll put up a 3. Good.
That's a 2.
They give her 2.
Yes.
They said 3, but it was tied and we're only 2 ahead. So we think that's going to be 2. Quickly back the other way. There's a girl wide open, lays it up and in.
Minor, number 12.
4 points for her. We're squared again. Nobody can pull away from each other. Here's Runyan wanting to drive. Had it knocked out of her hand. What?
Minor hits it as it goes out. It'll stay with the Chargerette.
Yeah, the official over there, he wanted to point back this way. Baseline left. Runyan got to get it in there. He goes to Baker, puts it up. That's not Baker. It is Baker.
It is Baker.
And she is foul.
22. Hannah Carroll, her first, team 7. So Chargerettes will be in the bonus now.
Baker puts it up, no good. She had 2 shots.
She was shooting.
And Tim, we've got to make these free throws.
Coleman comes in for Wampler.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Morgan said, hey, you're going to have to gut it out. He'll put the second one up there good. Chargerettes take a 1-point lead. Here comes Sequoia across the timeline. Almost had the ball knocked out of their hand, and then, boy, a good defensive play by Runyan. It runs into the official, bounces back a little bit. Baseline left will go Sequoia. Putting it up, no good. Our ball, Beelcher rebounds on the backside. Beelcher, and then over to Carlie Runyan. Carlie wanted to drive, reverse, drives all the way through. What is it? That is number
5, Beelcher.
Got her first one. On the line, Runyan.
Team 8, Runyan was shooting. She'll have 2.
Puts it up, no good. Again, Tim, while we got it a 1-point lead, you've got to knock these down. Second one up, good. Didn't have an arch on it, but it went in. And boy, Coach Morgan's still putting that press on, even though with 7 players.
Go get it.
We did get it. That could have been a foul, but
oh my gosh.
Going in is Melia Baker, good, and she's fouled.
That's by number 12, Minor, and that could have been an intentional foul.
Yeah.
She just ran under her. knocked her feet out from under her. Could have severely hurt her, but Baker pretty tough too.
Yeah, she knows the floor, I'll guarantee you.
Baker at the line for one. Basket was good. So
that's what we need to do, yeah.
22-17, 4:18 left to go in the first half.
I guess Johnny would just give them oxygen at halftime. There's a throwaway.
Good
Mr.
defense.
Official, why look at the other? When you saw it was over their head, it's our ball.
Timeout, Lady Chiefs.
We'll take it with them. 4:12 to go, 22-17.
At Athens Federal Community Bank, your money is invested directly into your community, providing a home loan to support a young couple, helping farmers keep fresh and local produce on our tables, making it possible for your neighbor to realize her dream of becoming a business owner, and donating more than $350,000 annually to local organizations. Local matters. Feel good about putting your money back into the community you call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Not really sure why they got a couple of young ladies down here in the Charger student section that is recording the huddle. I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. That'd be interesting. One of them is my niece, so I'll ask
you have to ask her
when we get there. 4:12 left to go in the first half. Chargerettes lead 22-17. 5-point lead by the Chargerettes.
Well, what was easy down at our place is not easy here, but you got a couple of 3 starters out. As it will be Chargerette ball. Baker going to walk it down. They got to save their energy. Looks like Sequoia in that zone again. 2-3. Goes out front.
Shoot it.
It's over into the corner to Melia Baker. Back out front. Now on there's number 12 committing the foul. I believe it's going to be 12.
Minor second, team 10th. So the Chargerettes will be shooting 2 now for the final 4 minutes.
It's going to be Wampler, 34.
Yet to score.
Puts it up. Good. Boy, it wanted to roll out. She's the one that doesn't put that arch on it.
Runyan comes in, replacing Baker.
Here's a second shot. They're ahead 6 points, 23-17 up. Good. That's what we need to do, Tim. Just need to add to it. Here comes Sequoia with the ball. Double teamed in backcourt. And finally gets it in front court, but it's taken away in there. Runyan has it. Given over to Runyan. Dribbles through, lays it up left-handed. Good.
Good job, Carlie Runyan, splitting the defense for the easy layup.
She could have a good day. There's the ball stolen. Given over to Coleman. She's fouled, and it's good.
She'll have 140. Julia Grubb, her first.
So Coleman, bandage and all, goes to the line to try to make a 3-point play. This should give them a lift here. Coleman eyes it, puts it up. Good. She said, I don't care if those fingers are taped, I can still make it. Here comes Sequoia. Into the front court they'll go.
Walk.
And now stepping in front of it is Beelcher. Giving over to Coleman.
Wampler sets it up.
Oh, wide open is Beelcher. Beelcher wide open.
Emilee Wampler set that up. Saw Beelcher coming in uncontested.
Now it's turnover again.
Beelcher with the steal. Goes in.
Oh, delayed call. Johnny said what?
How can that not be a foul?
I hope Josh Bogus is getting all of this.
In for the
maybe the TSSAA officials ought to look at it, Josh.
Won't make any difference.
Anyway, it's our ball, Tim. Carlie Runyan into the left corner, reverses it, drives along the baseline, puts it up left-handed. No good, fighting for it. Out. And it's going over to Sequoia.
Beelcher in there fighting for it. Goes off with her knee.
That's what we need. You got two reserves. They need to give it all they can. Here comes Sequoia. Double team still in the back court. Looking around.
That's not a point guard.
No. Where's the 10 seconds? Thank you.
Good defense by Chargerette. Coleman on her knees again. Not on her knees, but grabbing her knees.
Well, Osbourne comes that one. Oh, she said, Coach Morgan says stay in. And who's coming out?
No, Coleman's coming out. Osbourne going in for her.
Okay. Wampler's going to take it out. Give it in to Runyan. 31-17. Boy, we've pushed out since it was 17-18. Runyan reverses into the corner it goes. Back outside.
Shoot it.
Here's another three. No good. Fighting for it.
Jump ball.
They're going to call a foul.
Yep, on Beelcher, I believe. Yep.
31.
Her first, team fourth.
One thing, they're not in a 1-and-1, but we are. We're in a 1-and-1 plus the bonus.
5 seconds. Timeout, Lady Chiefs. 2:12 left to go in the first half. Chargerettes lead 31-17, 30-second timeout.
For over 40 years and 36 outlets in 5 states, the Bargain Barn and United Grocery Outlet have offered 100% satisfaction guaranteed and bargains for any budget. We're not just family owned and operated, we're also community minded, and that won't change. We're proud to help sponsor Central Sports on WCPH. The Bargain Barn, our first store, is located at 508 Tennessee Avenue in Etowah. When you get a chance, come and shop at United Grocery Outlet, 1625 Decatur Pike in Athens. The Bargain Barn and United Grocery Outlet.
2:12 left to go in the first half. Chargerettes lead 31-17.
It will be Sequoia's ball. They almost throw it away.
There's a double dribble.
And then there is, Tim, this is unbelievable now. You cannot knock a girl down and not call something. Sequoia has it inside it. Go Wheeling and Dillon. No good. That's over the back. I'm sorry, folks, but I watched enough basketball to know a foul. And Coach Morgan, he is just irate. He's talking to that official all the way down. And he's saying, what happened on the other end? Melia Baker goes to the basket, lays it up.
Oh, my
goodness. That's the second on Melia.
Player control foul on Baker. Unbelievable. The Sequoia player clearly stepped in front of her. That's crazy.
Well, Tim, we're getting a little, now you make it up as Sequoia turns it over. 9 turnovers just this quarter for him.
It's really not a makeup because it cost
us
a foul.
Let's see, Melia's going to come out. Good call with 1:43 to go. Well, just take a ball out and hold it. It will be, I think that's Beelcher. No, that's Coleman going to trigger it in. Does so to Runyan. Bring it out, Runyan. And she does, backs it out of there. Wants to drive in the corner, whipping it around. Here's Beelcher. Thought about a three. Giving it back to Osbourne.
Take her.
Yeah. Osbourne has it and throws it cross court to Beelcher. Back to Osbourne. Beelcher, let's move it.
Had Coleman for a second.
Yeah. Here's Runyan wanting to make her move. Into the corner to Wampler. Back out, it'll go Osbourne to Beelcher. She's going to drive. She's hit. It bounces. It scores.
Good job, Reese Beelcher. Yeah. She's got 6 points.
This quarter. 53 seconds to go in the half. 33-17. 16 points for the Chargerettes. They struggle, but they just kept
5 seconds.
Here underneath, good, number 42, Borden. 33-19, 14-point lead now by the Chargerettes. Trying to keep pace with Meigs County. It'd be 8-1 if they can pull this one out. Wampler outside back to Beelcher. Looks like they're going to take a last one. As Carlie's going to go into the corner, putting it up for a three. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts this one up good. That's Osbourne. She's got 5. They're answering the call as this half comes to an end. The Chargerettes ahead 35-19.
Come and shop at the Bargain Barn and United Grocery Outlets, where we feature extreme value and an opportunity to save on groceries from all our major name brand suppliers. Check out our wide variety of national brands.
With 3, Madison Minor with 4, Hannah Carroll with 3, Caitlin Harris with 4, Abby Borden with 2 for 19. For the Chargerettes, Emilee Wampler has 2, Reese Beelcher with 6, Constance Osbourne with 5, Jordan Coleman with 3, Melia Baker with 8, and leading all scorers, Carlie Runyan has 11 points. Chargerettes lead 35-19 at the half.
Trying to figure out here. Yeah, now I've got it. The Sequoia Lady Chiefs, first quarter, they was 1 of 2 from a free throw line. They did not go to the free throw line in the second quarter, so they're 1 of 2 for the half. But they turned the ball over 8 times in the first quarter, turned it over 9 times in the second quarter. Chargerettes, they went to the free throw line. Let's say they was 3 of 3 in the first quarter, 10 out of 13, Tim, in the second quarter. 7 out of 10. They were 10 out of 13 overall. Pretty good shooting. They turned the ball over 7 times in the first quarter. Then they settled down and only turned it over 1 time in that second quarter.
A stat that sticks out to me, Billy Joe, the Lady Chiefs only went to the free throw line for 2 times and was 1 of 2 in the whole first half. So Chargerettes played pretty good defense, didn't commit a lot of fouls. They only had 5 team fouls the whole first half. Lady Chiefs got into the double bonus about 3 minutes left to go in the first half. But good scrapping defense, and Chargerettes really hounded them that first half. And I don't know if it'll be able to carry over for an entire game, but doing a great job with their defense here at the first half, being down by 4 people.
Yeah. Well, they're at first. They was down 7 or 8 points, and then just before we even scored, Tim, and then finally Carlie Runyan hit a bucket, and then hit 2 more in a free throw, and we're within 1. Then we go ahead. But what stands out to me, Constance Osbourne had 5 points, and Reese Beelcher 6. That's their only 2 reserves, and they've got 11 points.
Right. Kaylin Knox is out. Alyssa Connor is out. Madison Hensley is out. Bailey Skelton is out. Carsey Beatty is out.
Yeah.
Jordan Wright is here, but she is not dressed out with an ankle injury last week at Polk County. So, for 7 girls, Chargerettes playing heck of basketball right now.
They are, and boy,
I won't know if Coach Armstrong is well now before I give him my head.
Oh, yeah, I know. If he doesn't come up here, we don't care anyway.
Yeah, you're in front of you.
Well, we won't call him.
Are you better now? I'm not going to give you my headset if you're not better.
Oh, goodness. I'm trying to find my book, and I can't. Here it is. Coach, we'll spend just a little time on the McMinn game and then go to the other ones. But going over to McMinn, that was way back on the 23rd of January. And started out the first quarter, we was ahead 17-13. Finally, McMinn got ahead of us 42-35 at halftime. But the guys fought back, and I think within less than 2 minutes to go, we were 3 points ahead, made 2 crucial turnovers, and after that, the game was pretty well out of it. I know the last turnover, they knocked Mason to the floor, and no calls, but, we're going to get those, and you got to live with it. But I thought the guys stayed in there and played hard. But they, in the end, It just mattered taking care of the ball and making free throws, and you couldn't get to the free throw line because once they got ahead, they didn't want to foul you.
Right, and I thought we did a really nice job in the second half there. Showed a lot of fight and just really struggled there in the first half, and in particular there in the second quarter. And I kind of felt like we were fortunate to just be down 7, and then I thought we played just a really quality second half there, and fought our way back in, and really kind of had a couple of easy ones there. I thought would have kind of closed the door on them, and they didn't go. Then we made a couple of uncharacteristic turnovers there late in the basketball game, and McMinn was able to make enough plays there to win the game, and felt like they played really, really well and very deserving of the victory, and but it was very disappointing the fact we wasn't able to close it out, and could have really left there feeling good about how we played and things if we'd have just done a good job of closing it out there at the end. But was real proud of the way we just kind of turned things around there, and we was just ready to play when we went down there to Polk County then.
Well, we go down to Polk County and we start out. I told you this before. I'm scared to death of Polk County. I think they just an excellent team, can rebound and so forth. But what do? You go down there and make 8 threes the first quarter, and you blow them out. It's 33-9 the first quarter, 50-23 at halftime. And I'm sitting up there looking, saying, where was this team the other night? I mean, nobody. I guess they could dropped it in, and it went in for a 3.
Well, I just thought we played just a much better basketball game. I just thought we were just mentally ready to play, and we was up on our toes and ready to defend, and did a really good job on the defensive end. And then early on there, we just had some shots go down for us, and a lot of it was just created by our good ball movement, our unselfishness and things, and it's always good to see those shots going down, and all year long, we've shot the ball really, really well, but we kind of went through a little stretch here where we hadn't been shooting as good, and it was certainly nice to see that come out again.
Well, when you started on that, I mean, every time somebody touched the ball on the offensive side, they just threw that ball up. Like I said, you had 8 threes that first quarter, and the guys looked like they was thinking, I can't miss. I'm going to put up a 3.
Yeah, and just kind of really felt like we really did make the extra pass, and played inside out. Got the ball down inside and kicked it back out, and then stepped it into the shots and things, and thought we made some extra passes out on the perimeter. At times we had a good shot, and we made the extra pass to get the better shot, and kind of one gets going, kind of feed off each other, and I think that's certainly the case down there at Polk County.
Well, again, it seems like every time we talk, I say this game here is critical,
right.
And it is in that if you can win this game, you can come in no worse than second place,
right.
And that'll give you a bye game, put you into the region, and I know the boys think this, and boy, it's a critical game here tonight. Or if you lose it, if you beat Meigs County, whenever we make that up, it'll still go the same way. And I know Coach Morgan, he's wondering where all these players are. Do you have anybody out?
We've stayed in pretty good shape here and things, and kind of avoid the sickness. So really the only ones that had it is the 2 coaches. So
they're probably saying, "Hey, we're staying away from you."
We'd rather it be that way, I guess. And other than a few calls and things or something I'm not aware of, I think we're ready to go here tonight, and kind of been fortunate along those lines.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming up and talking to us, and good luck in this game tonight. I know if you win this and you can come out, even though we got Meigs, you can at least say, "Hey, we're headed to the region if we win this tonight."
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach Doug Armstrong, the head coach of the Chargers. Do you have Lysol for that team? Where's that? Where's Marlene?
She got some wipes in there, I think.
Oh, did she put them in there? Okay. She must have took them with her. She's evidently took them with her. Where is she?
She's coming.
I'm like you. I thought she took them in, put them in there.
With some there a moment ago.
Yeah. I'm trying to see, but I don't see him. Well, is she going to come up here? Just don't put them on there for a second. We got to wait, folks. Marlene takes her a little time getting up here. Oh, she's stopping to talk, so don't know. Marlene. You'll have to excuse me, folks. Marlene, where's the wipes?
We are ready to start the third quarter here at Sequoia High School.
Oh, she put them in.
35-18, and it will be Lady Chief basketball.
Tim's got to hold that away from him.
The third quarter. Harris with the ball. Gives it up to Beelcher. Beelcher to Carroll. And Minor double dribbled. It'll be a turnover by the Lady Chiefs.
If you hear that, folks, that's Tim wiping the...
7:45, just underway here in the third quarter.
Has to put his phones on.
Yeah, I'm trying to clean up as good as I can here. Runyan with the basketball, stripped, turnover. Carroll, and Smith takes it away for the Chargerettes, and she's hammered, gets away with that one. She loses the handle on it. Comes out.
Lady Chief. There's another one.
And Carlie Runyan steals the ball off the glass and good. Chargerettes draw first blood here in the third quarter. Harris walks it up slowly for the Lady Chiefs. Comes across the timeline. Picked up by Wampler. She's going to fire a three. No good. Beelcher runs it down in the corner. She is pushed.
I mean, she just pushed her.
That's on 22, Hannah Carroll. Her second, team first of the second half. Chargerette basketball just underway. We've played about a minute and 15 seconds. 6:48 left to go in the third quarter here at Sequoia. Runyan with it. Kicks it out to Wampler. Down in the corner it goes to Smith. Looking down low for Baker. Can't find her. There's going to be a foul by number 3, Bailey Lane, and that's her third.
Yeah.
Team second.
And they're going to have to start calling that stuff.
Turn me up just a little bit, Billy Joe, if you don't care.
Put you up.
Runyan with the inbounds pass. Out high it comes to Wampler.
Smith needs to make that.
Finds Runyan in the corner for 3. In and out, no good. Beelcher there for the rebound. Wampler coming up with a big rebound for the Chargerettes. Offensive rebound. Runyan flips it over to Smith. Down in the corner it comes to Beelcher.
What is that?
Well, she's fouled, but Harris let it go, and they're going to say turnover. The official with his back, or couldn't see what was going on, called the walk on Beelcher. So it's Lady Chief basketball. Harris bringing it across the timeline for the Lady Chiefs. Picked up there by Baker. Baker. Down in the corner it goes to Lane. 3-point basket, Bailey Lane. 37-22, 5:52 left to go in the third quarter. Runyan clears out the left side. She gets it back and fires a 3. Good. Carlie Runyan. 5 points. All 5 points for the Chargerettes are from her this quarter. She has 16 on the night. 40-22. Chargerettes lead. 5:25 left to go in the third quarter. Carroll gets it. Throws it over Beelcher's head for the turnover. It'll be Chargerette basketball. And Coach Beatty wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. 5:18 left to go in the third quarter. 40-22, Chargerette's lead.
A better mattress for less is only the beginning of the bed store difference. You'll love the way you're treated from the moment you walk into our stores until we tuck you in your new Just Right mattress. Come into the bed store this weekend and get free delivery on most mattress sets, 2 free pillows, and an allergy-proof mattress protector, all for free. The bed store makes buying a mattress simple and easy. Why, you'd be crazy to buy a mattress anyplace else. The bed store, a better mattress for less guaranteed. while we'll even tuck you in.
5:18 left to go in the third quarter. Chargerettes have Runyan, Wampler, Baker, Beelcher, and Anika Smith on the floor. And it will be Chargerette basketball. Runyan brings it up. Drives the lane, kicks it over to Beelcher.
Oh,
down low goes to Baker. Off the glass, no good. Harris comes out with it for the Lady Chiefs. Beelcher quickly in the front court. Can't find any help. She backs it back out. That's a wall. That is a wall. And that's over and back. Finally.
Oh, goodness.
2 easy calls for the officials, and they finally hit on the second one.
I mean, you got 3 officials out there.
Chargerette basketball. Runyan brings it up. 4:45 left to go in the third. She drives the paint. Is hammered by Lauren Beelcher. That'll be, or excuse me, yeah, that's Beelcher. Her second, team third. That will send Runyan to the line to shoot 2. She has 16 points. Front of the rim, rolled and good. Borden comes back in for the Lady Chiefs. I think that's Carroll that went out.
Number 22, yeah.
Second one by Runyan. No good, but Wampler cuts in, gets the rebound. Beelcher's going to drive the paint, put it off the glass. No good. Carnage everywhere.
Boy.
Lady Chiefs come out with it. Harris comes across the timeline, picked up by Wampler. Over to Beelcher. Beelcher drives. Down in the corner it goes. I believe that's Minor. No good. Wampler running it down. Chargerette basketball. Runyan quickly into front court. Going to drive the paint, put it off the glass, and good! Carlie Runyan. 8 points in this quarter for Carlie. Chargerettes lead 43-22, 3:55 left to go.
21 points.
In the third quarter. Borden's going to drive and taken away by Melia Baker. Baker don't have any help. She's on her own. Puts it up.
That should be intentional.
Hammered by number 12, or excuse me, no.
Who is it?
Number 3. 5. Bailey Lane, number 3.
That's her fourth.
Her fourth. Team fourth.
It's no secret that in the past, Tim, these teams don't like each other.
Melia Baker rolls it all the way around twice and drops in for the free throw. Wholesale substitution.
Oh, you're going to try to run us to death now.
Bringing in 5. The 5 starters go out. 44-22, 22-point lead by the Chargerettes. Second one up and good by Baker.
What do you do? Just hold the ball.
They have Bailey Lane with only 3. We have her with 4,
yeah.
So we'll have to see how that plays out. Number 10, Julie Brackett drives in, can't find the shot.
Boy, Beelcher, a good rebound.
Chargerettes come back the other way. Runyan gives it to Baker. Lob into Coleman off the glass, no good. Number 40, Grubb with the rebound for the Lady Chiefs. She's a pretty tall girl. She's probably 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah.
Brackett.
Where's the 5?
5-second call. Good defense by Wampler. Osbourne comes in. Number 25, Anika Smith in. Beelcher and Wampler go out for a breather. We're not done yet. We've got another quarter and 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes in the third. Chargerettes up 45-22. Baker goes in, pulls up for a little 8-footer, strong. Grubb with the rebound.
That had to be Wall. Are you kidding me? That's on Melia, I believe.
15. That's Baker's third. Team first of the second half. 2:48 left to go in the third quarter. Chargerettes lead 45-22. Brackett.
Oh, there was a shuffle.
gives it to Minor. Excuse me, no, that's not Minor. That's 22 Carroll. Out of bounds, turnover by the Lady Chiefs. Here come the Chargerettes. Runyan tries to get it into Coleman, is kicked, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Chargerettes. Runyan triggers it in.
Just get rid of it.
On the floor. Osbourne gets it, gives it to Coleman. Coleman waiting on some help. Down the corner it goes to Baker. Smith popping out. A little bit late on the bounce pass into Coleman. Runyan steals it. She pulls up from 12, a little strong. Baker runs it down, stays with the Chargerettes. Baker to Runyan. Runyan dribbles in, 10-footer, can't get it to go. Coach Morgan's wondering why Carlie is laying on the floor. Well, she was fouled. But that wasn't the call.
No.
It was on number 40, Julia Grubb, under the basket, fouling Coleman, trying to put the ball back in the basket. She'll be at the line shooting 2. First one up and in, good. Jordan Coleman with 4 points. She'll have 1 more. Wampler comes back in. Second one is good.
Well, we started out slow, Tim. If they caught on fire here.
Osbourne, Coleman, Runyan, Baker, and Wampler on the floor. There's a steal by Baker. Oh, he missed that one. It was behind him.
Yeah, but the other 2 should have took over.
Yeah, he missed that one bad. Lady Chief basketball, 1:43 left to go in the third. Carroll trying to get to Grubb, can't get it there. There's a shot, 2-pointer, no good. Lady Chiefs on the backside. Brackett gives it to Carroll. Carroll drives the paint, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. I believe that'll be on Osbourne, but we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
It is. Constance first, team second. So that will put number 10 or 22.
22, yeah.
Hannah Carroll at the line. Anika Smith comes in. Carlie Runyan goes out.
She missed her first one, Tim.
She'll have 1 more and hits it. 47-23.
24-point lead.
1:16 left to go in the third quarter. Chargerettes in the front court. Smith gives it to Wampler. Around it comes to Coleman in the corner. She drives the baseline. Can't find anything. Finds Baker. Baker puts it up. Can't get it to fall.
They just knocked her all over the place.
And there's a foul, probably by Coleman. It is. Jordan's first. Team third. Go back the other way.
Don't want to get them in that 1-and-1. Here's a steal almost by Osbourne.
Good hustle by Constance. 55 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, those girls coming off the bench, of course, there's only 2 of them. They're giving it all they got.
Chargerettes only have 7 players dressed out, kind of like
That's
LSU.
a wall.
They got away with it. Kind of like LSU last night against Tennessee.
Yeah.
Wampler steals. Final 42 seconds left of the third quarter. Baker bringing it across the timeline. She's going to drive the paint and is hacked by number 22, Hannah Carroll, her third. Team sixth. Baker goes to the line for 2. First one is up and good. 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 48-23, 25-point lead by the Chargerettes.
Here comes Lydia Coburn in. I think that's the first time she's been in.
Baker with 1 more. Good. 12 points for Melia Baker. Chargerettes lead 49-23. In the front court. Number 4,
Who did they say that was?
Good question.
I was going to put Lane down. I think they said Holly, but I don't have a Holly.
0, Olivia Underwood. That's who we're going to do it to anyway. Chargerette basketball. Osbourne gives it to Smith. Out high it comes to Coleman at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. We've played 3. Chargerettes lead by 24, 49-25. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
All the staff of the City of Etowah say lots of luck to all of the athletes in the McMinn Central Sports Program. Play safe, do your best, and you'll rise to the top. Your activities today will help to build your character for all of your future endeavors. Go Big Blue. We're cheering you on from the City of Etowah.
Back here at Sequoia High School. Chargerettes cruising with only 7 players dressed out tonight. They lead the Lady Chiefs 49-25 here going into the fourth quarter. I believe it will be Chargerette basketball to start the fourth. And here with the call of the final quarter is none other than Billy Joe Schultz. Got to turn your mind.
Yeah, I was looking there. They only scored, Miners scored twice there, and Harold, that's all they had, but it's Chargerette's ball. Coleman dishes over to Beelcher. It should be our ball. And they are going to give it to us, or going left is Runyan to trigger it in. Chargerette's break. Back out. It goes. Wampler puts it up good.
I believe that was Coleman, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Coleman. Coleman. 7 points for her. Back the next way will be 21 Massengill out front. She's in trouble. Runyan said, I found somebody as tall as me. There's the ball knocked away. Picked up in there by the Chargerettes. Back the other way, it goes to Wampler. Wampler into the corner to Beelcher. Beelcher drive. Stop. She is just hacked on the arm. You could see it plainly. Coach Morgan, he's irate. He should
get it. Yeah, justifiably so.
I mean, it happened right in front of us. Here is Sequoia driving through. And what?
Just a turnover.
Yeah.
Massengill loses the handle on it.
They had 10 turnovers that third quarter. 7:02 to go. 51-25 Chargerettes. Runyan reverses. Goes all the way through. Lays it up left hand. Rolls out. Backside rebounded on the floor. Now what? No foul, but what? Runyan's going to go to the line.
It will be a foul. 21 Massengill. Her first, team 7th. Runyan will go to the line for 2.
She's got 19. Puts it up, rolls good. So they've answered the call, Tim. Second one up, no good. Smith had her hands on it, and then Wampler comes out with it. Gives it back over to Runyan. Reverses, drive through, loses the ball, picks it back up, out of control, and just throws it away. Out of control was Runyan.
Borden comes back in for the Lady Chiefs along with 23, Gracie Amburn.
6:39 to go. Massengill out front. Carlie on her, reverses back into the left. Driving, and I cannot see, but she's fouled. No.
Walk 22, Carroll traveled.
It is hard for me to see even with glasses on that back side.
I broke out the binoculars.
Runyan with the ball. We can see them down here. Lobs it in on the post. Back out. It will go to Coleman. God! A 3 by Coleman.
55-25, 30-point lead by the Chargerettes.
Massengill with the ball. Runyan on her. She palms it to her. On the free throw line, it goes back to Massengill. She puts a alley-oop up. No good. Coming out there with it, Smith. Smith on up to Runyan. 5:49 to go. They can smell it from here. Runyan. There it goes to Coleman. Back door to Beelcher. No good. Boy, they had the right idea on that. Here comes, excuse me, Sequoia back the other way. Putting it up. Rolls no good. There is Wampler skying for the rebound. Giving over to Runyan. She wants to run. Stops. Pops. No good. Again, Wampler gets it. Back over to Beelcher for a 2. No good. And there is Coleman that has it. But gives it back to Smith. Smith has it ripped from her hands. Going back the other way. Ball on the floor. What?
Wampler dives after it, but she dives out of bounds.
Yeah. It will be Sequoia Lady Chiefs with the ball. Getting to go to Massengill. Massengill. Here's a 3 up. It's banked in.
All banked.
20. 10.
Number 10. Julie Brackett.
That's her first points of the ball game. She drills a 10. 55-28, 4:43 to go. Smith says, if you don't get me, I'll shoot. Up, bounces, no good. Pulled off in there by Sequoia. Sequoia on the run into the front court. Right-hand side.
Brackett.
Brackett with it. Here's a ball, our ball. Smith on the other side gets it out. Here comes Coleman, and she's going to be pushed.
22.
He's trying to look. He can't see it either. Yeah, 22.
Hannah Carroll, that's her 4th. Team 8th.
Coleman's been over, Tim. I mean, she's been over.
She may have a cold. I mean, she may be stopped up, head stopped up, but she is having some breathing issues tonight. I don't think it's a conditioning issue. I mean, the Chargerettes are in condition, but she is having trouble breathing tonight.
Hey, they won't feel this after this victory because they know they're at least going to the region. Second one up, rolls out. Fighting for it, Massengill comes out with it. Massengill into the left counter, has it knocked out of her hand. Smith has it. On up and go to Runyan. It's a sprint back the other way. Runyan back over to 21 up. Good. That's Osbourne that just come in. Osbourne with 7 points. I'm impressed with those 2 that was on the bench. 3:52 left. Massengill out front. And they're almost. Osbourne knocks it away. Almost stole it in there.
Coleman comes out. Baker comes back.
And she's gasping for breath. She's played her heart out.
Well, like I said, I think she's got some health issues tonight.
What in the world is that? Here comes Smith out with it, though. Smith is on the floor. They knock her down, and now what? They say, you walked.
She didn't try to get up.
Where do you just sit there?
Where do you get that?
I know it. Would like it, McMinn, when a girl rolled or fell down, then rolled over, and they yet to call her a travel. Massengill with the ball to the right-hand side. They'll give it back to her. Deep into the right-hand corner. And then there's the ball inside, knocked away. They're going to say the Lady Chiefs had their hand on it last. Tim, that is the 5th turnover this quarter, as Osbourne forgot to go back and get the ball. Finally they do. Carlie has it. They're not letting up, Tim.
Not at all.
No. The ball went in. They're not going to count it. Let's see.
22.
Is it that or
20? Mallory. No, it's not Mallory Harrell.
Yep, number 20 is. Is number 22. Carroll. That's her 5th.
They've just got her with 4.
Running to the free throw line, puts it up good. 21 points for her. Trying to make it 22 here with 3:12 to go, and she does. Chargerettes looked like they were going to get blown out the first 4 minutes. Have just absolutely taken over the game. Massengill. There with the walk. Yeah, we both see it. That was a new one that come in there. I'm trying to see. Number 10.
Bracket.
She had a 3 while ago. Here's a no-look pass underneath. Good to Baker. 14 for her. And I thought they'd let up a little. They say, no, we're okay now. We're already tired. Massengill. There's the ball almost taken away by Smith. Massengill takes it again. In trouble, has no place to go. Knocked to the floor, no call. Back to Massengill, drives along the baseline. She had to walk. And inside the 42, what?
Borden is going to be fouled, bailed out. That's 15 on Baker, her 4th.
Baker says, I don't care. We've got it anyway.
Well, but we may need somebody for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, we may end up playing 4. Here's Massengill, can't get it in. Finally does. They'll give it back to her. She goes to the free throw line, throws it up, no good. Batted around, round in there, in it goes.
Borden, 42.
That's 4 for her.
2 minutes left to go in the game.
32 to 62. Here goes Carlie, and no. She needs a face mask on, really.
21.
21 Massengill.
Her 2nd or her 3rd, team 9th.
Runyan puts it up and in good. Now here, Tim, where Johnny could empty the bench, but he don't have any to empty. He's got 2 over there getting her breath.
Coleman in for the Lady Chiefs.
Runyan, a little short, picked up in there, 44 Coleman. And then stole by Runyan, putting it up and in good.
65-32, a minute 40 left to go in the basketball game.
You can honestly say, without a doubt, the Chargerettes are going to the region.
That's double dribble.
Yeah, they didn't see. There's a walk. Inside of Massengill. She's going to dribble. Walks again, but there's a steal. In there by Osbourne. Back the other way. Puts it off the board. No good. Backside. Beelcher has it. It's knocked out of her hand. Finally a foul on number 40. Grubb.
Her 3rd. Team 10. Beelcher will shoot 2. Reese Beelcher.
Beelcher goes to the line with 6 points. All coming in the 2nd quarter. Puts it up and in good. Coach Morgan has to be pleased with what he did here tonight. This one up and in good. Beelcher with 8 points. Massengill with the ball with 1:13 to go. Carlie waiting on her. She won't steal the ball. Over to the right-hand side, driving the baseline. Collision there.
It'll be on
Baker. That should be off.
5th.
Les said, I might as well sit down. I've been knocked down.
Wampler goes in, replacing Melia.
She's grinning about it.
She exits the game with 14 points.
Here's baseline right. They get it in. Meaning Sequoia. Out front, Carlie's wanting to steal the ball. Yeah, they double teamer.
5 seconds.
And there they did. Beelcher did, she know. Almost. They're just letting the clock run now. Mercy rule in effect with 7 players. They got to be proud. Here, Beelcher steals it as they try to get it in, and then she goes down hard. You're going to have to call. Even Coach Hodge is getting a little irritated now.
That's on 40. Grubb, her 4th.
I had her with, yeah. Going to the line, Beelcher. 8 points. Up, good. Beelcher with her second one. 14 seconds to go. Up and in, good. She's 4 for 4. Massengill with the ball. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. 8. 6. Drives, puts it up, rolls, good. Massengill. This game comes to an end. The Chargerettes win it 69-34.
Comfort for those you love. Comfort begins with natural gas heat. Fresh air warmth even on the coldest day. Convenience. Turn up the thermostat. Natural gas heat is there right away. Dependable.